Who's ready to begin grade 1? Okay, so this is going to be our room. Here. Room 110, grade 1 St. Paul. Are you ready to enter? Let's go! Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to our classroom. This is our classroom, grade 1 St. Paul. Are you ready to begin grade 1? Okay, so first, if you will notice, our seats are like this. So you will be sitting together with a partner, and I will be telling you what group you belong to. So just have a clear view of what our room is, and then I'll be telling you specifically what to do, where to go, and how to deal with our room, because you will be staying here for 10 months. This is going to be your house. Are you ready? Okay, so first, when you enter the room, I want you to make sure that you will be placing your bags accordingly. So right now you're using your small bags because it's just the first day. But when we go about with the regular class, you will be using big bags. So we need to make sure that we will maximize the space in the room. So we have the sides here. That's where we will be putting your big bags. Can you do that for me? Okay, thank you. Now, as you can notice, your table has a hole in it. We will be calling it your cubby hole. Say cubby hole. Okay, so in your cubby hole, you will be putting your books. Now, will all of your books fit? I guess not. So what we will do is, I have some shelves for you. This is where you will be putting some of your books. So I have here groups 1 to 6. There will be 6 groups. Here you will put your mass attendance folders. Here you will put your test covers. Here we have the journal envelopes. So I have 2 boxes for the girls and for the boys. Now let's go to the other side of the room. Over here. Now for these boxes, we will be putting your SRA and your writing book, I guess. Let me think of it. Now, you will be also putting some of your envelopes here. And here you will be putting your achievement envelopes. Here you will be putting your portfolios. And in here, you will be putting your test envelopes. Now, I want them here so that whenever your teachers return your test papers, it would be easy for me to segregate or to put them in their correct group, so that when the time comes you need to bring them home, it's easy for you to get them. Here we have a box for your projects, project envelopes. Here is where we will be putting your summative assessment. Now, instead of letting you write your summative assessment, we will be printing them for you. So we will be putting them here. So if ever you will be absent, this is where you will get them. Okay, so here we have the computer. You're not supposed to play with the computer. You need to wait for the teacher to access it. Here's our whiteboard. Now, on this part, we will be writing the linkages. Now, for those of you who studied kinder here, linkages is where you copy your homework. Say homework. Very good. So our whiteboard is a bit big. So the teachers will be writing your lectures here. Who knows how to write already? So can you promise me that you will always copy your work? Very good. Now, in the morning, I will hang this sign. It says, books inside your cubby hole. So I will be hanging this in the morning. The moment you get to school, you need to make sure that you will be putting your books in your cubby hole. Where's the cubby hole again? It's the hole on your table. Now, when you put books on your cubby hole, you need to promise me that you will put them properly. Okay? Let's see if we can do it like this. So I have some of my books here, books that I'll be using. I will be putting them in a cubby hole properly. So here is my own table. I put my books like this so it's easy to see what book I have. So the title is here. So if you need a book, for example, I need you to get your reading book, your reading treasures. So it's easy to just get it like that. Are we clear? We'll try to allot space as much as we can so it's easier for you to pull your books. Now again, please make sure that your books are arranged properly. Make them straight like that. Now if you still have space here, you can put your pencil case or your crayons, but you need to make sure that you will be bringing them home at the end of the day, because your parents might be looking for them. Are we clear? Okay, what else do we have? This cabinet is mine, so you're not supposed to get stuff here. Your teachers will be putting your test papers and your projects here. So whenever I see test papers and projects on that box, I will be putting them on the box over there. That's where you put your test envelope. Okay? Now here we have your pocket chart for many books. So during your time, I will be allowing you to get some books over here, because I would really love it if you will read. Who loves reading? Who likes to read books? Okay, so during your time, I will be asking you to get some books here and we will read together. Are we clear? Okay, some other stuff in the room. Now, I'm aware that sometimes we misplace our stuff. Now, when you see something and you can't find the owner yet, this is where you put them. So if you find an eraser, put your eraser here. If you found a sharpener, put it here. Markers. You have pencils. You have pens. You have crayons. And if you can't classify it, just put it here. For example, you found a towel and you don't know who owns it. Just put it on this box. Now, this is our Pondo ng Pinoy box. Now, Miss Lopez, your CLE teacher, will be asking you to bring 25 centavos. Now, teacher, can you bring 1 peso or 5 pesos or 10 pesos or 100 pesos, the paper? No. What you need to bring would be 25 centavos. I have found some coins on the floor while I was cleaning, so I put them here. Okay, so question. Who is this big guy over here? He is? Who? Who is he? He is? Jesus. Very good. So do you love Jesus? So Jesus is going to be here in our room and he will be looking after us. Okay? So, what else? Computer. Don't play with it. This chart is mine. The aircon. And who is this? This is Mama Mary. Mama Mary is the mother of Jesus. So every morning we will be praying the rosary. I have a big rosary over here and I hope that you will always wear yours. Who has a rosary today? Very good. Always wear your rosary around your neck. Now, this shelf has numbers because we have 6 groups. We have group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I will be putting some of your books here by group so it's easier for us to access them. I have here the house rules, which I will be showing to you through PowerPoint. And again, our section saint is Saint Paul. So Saint Paul is our section saint. I hope you will get the time to read what I have about Saint Paul. And the house rules are always there. If you're getting confused, please, please, please always look at our house rules so we will not be breaking any of them. Okay? Now, paper. When it comes to paper, we do not throw papers on the trash can. I have here 2 boxes. One box would be for your white papers and one box would be for your colored papers. Now, if you have a paper that you don't need to use anymore, you just put them here. Do not crumple them. Just put them properly. White papers, colored papers. Again, did I crumple the paper? Did I crumple the papers? No, I didn't. I just put them here so that we can make good use of them in the future. Now, here at the back, I have two boxes. This is where we will be putting your grooming kits. So one grooming kit box for the girls and one grooming kit box for the boys. Why do we have this? So if ever you have an emergency, we have extra clothes for you. But you know what? For us not to have an emergency, if you feel that you need to pee or you feel that you need to poop, just tell the teacher. Do not be ashamed if you need to poop. It's a natural thing. Just go to our lavatory. Okay, now before I show you our lavatory, I will be showing you this whiteboard. Now, I will be asking you to prepare a magnet that has your face in it. Like here, I have mine. It's laminated. It's a bit heavy, so I have two magnets. So it's my face. So for example, I stay in group 4. My magnet will always stay here. But if it's my turn to go to the lavatory, I will put my magnet here. Why? Because our door is always closed. So if ever someone is in the lavatory and nobody knows who it is, we will just look at the whiteboard and we know who's inside. Now, when you're done, you return it to where you belong. For example, you belong to group 6, put it here. Or you belong to group 4, put it here. Are we clear? Now, you're not feeling well. You're sick. Where should you go? You need to go to the clinic. Now, if you are in the clinic, you put your magnet over here. And then, you cannot just go to the clinic and leave the room. You have to tell the teacher, and then the teacher will be the one to give you the clinic pass. This is our clinic pass. You will only be allowed to enter the clinic if you are wearing this. Again, can you go to the clinic just like that? No, you need to tell the teacher. Are we clear? Okay, so this is our lavatory. Please keep it. Read the word clean. Who promised to keep our lavatory clean? Okay, so how do we know who's in the lavatory? You have your magnet. Are we clear? Okay, so this is our lavatory. I have a mirror over here, but I don't want you to stay in front of the mirror for a long time because I want you to remember that real beauty is from the heart. Okay? So, we will try our best to keep our lavatory clean all the time. I just have a few reminders. Remember to flush, please. When you're done peeing or when you're done pooping, you have to flush. Now, there are two kinds of people who will be staying in the room. We have boys and the girls. Now, boys, when you pee, I want you to please put the seat up. What do I mean by that? Like this. The seat should be like this. Now, you need to shoot your pee. Again, put the seat up like that. Now, do not play with the bidet. Our school provided us with a bidet, so it's easier for us to wash ourselves. Now, are you going to play with the bidet when you're in the lavatory? No, of course not, because the pressure is a bit high. It's a bit hard. So if you play with it, you might get wet. Again, do not play with the bidet. Now, when it's the girls' time to sit, they will be putting the seat down like that. Again, girls, when you pee, put the seat down. For the boys, put the seat up. I don't want to see pools of peas on the seat, okay? And then girls, when you're done peeing, I want you to shake your Twinkie so that it would be hygienic for you. Okay, now, when you're done peeing and when you're done pooping, I want you to wash your hands. You need to wash your hands using soap. Now, where will we be getting soap? I will be getting your soap from your grooming kit. Now, when I already have your soap, we will put them here. So, we need to make sure that you have your soap. We will never run out of soap because there's a lot of people in the classroom. Now, just please don't leave suds in the soap. What do I mean by suds? For example, you're washing your hands. You're making the soap form bubbles. Now, don't leave suds like this. Now, I want you to rinse it a little and then you return it, or else it will stay dirty. Are we clear? And please, please, please save our water. We don't want to run out of water. Are we clear? Now, over here in this corner, I have my stuff, so please do not touch what I use. Now, don't get confused. What I have here are rags. These are not for your hands. I will not provide towels for your hands for hygienic purposes. Are we clear? So again, these would be our rags. Now, we have a lock outside the lavatory. Wait, let me just, there. Turn off the light and the exhaust fan. There are 2 switches you need to turn off. 2. Are we clear? Okay, so I will be making sure that I will change the tape. Never ever ever play with the lock because somebody might get trapped. Are we clear? So who promised to take care of the lavatory? Do not make our floor wet. I have provided a lot of foot rugs so you wipe your feet on them. So I have another bulletin, I have another whiteboard. So if you're very good, your teachers might write your name or your group name here under snaps. But if you are not behaving and teacher might want me to talk to you, she might put your magnet under stay. Would you like to stay? Of course not. So please make sure your magnet will not be put under stay. Now for balitaan, it will be explained to you by Miss Cervantes. Okay, so here is our bulletin board. I'll make sure that they're always nice for you to look at. That bulletin board is mine for my announcement, and this is where we will put your best work. There we have our school theme for this year. And then our wonder wall. This wonder wall is going to be used for each subject. So for example, the teacher asked you something, or you have a question that you want to ask the teacher that is about the subject. Just slip the paper here and then the teacher will get it. Please, please do not pull the pin because you will ruin it. Are we clear? So again, this is our classroom. This is where you will be staying for 10 months. Are you excited? Okay, so I'm excited to be with you as well. Again, who promised to take care of our classroom? Okay, very good, St. Paul. Bye.